Hello, good afternoon, beautiful Facebook friends.
Hello.
How are you doing today? I am here with my gorgeous associate Sarah, and we're really excited because today we announced the winner of the tank top, and
Whoop,
I'm
whoop.
really hoping it's me. Sarah, how many times was my name in there in that entry?
Not as many as you would have liked.
Oh, darn it. So, mamas, if you're on here, say hello. Why is Halloween week so crazy?
I
I
don't know.
feel like every year I'm like, I'm not going to rush around to get the costumes. I'm not going to rush around. I'm going to get it months in advance.
That
And
false sense of security.
that's so true.
They have those little shots on like every corner.
I know. Or maybe it's because my kids change their costume ideas about every day.
That's true.
And so I'm like, okay, guys, we have to decide. We have to actually order them. So, so yeah, our first question is, how are you today, Mama? Has anybody asked you that yet? What's going on in your life? Sarah and I were both just been running ragged. We are
Yes.
ragged. Um, and so, disclaimer, you may hear children in the background because we're moms full time. And,
Yeah.
well, let's be honest, all moms are moms full time because your heart's always with the sweet babies. Um, but we're home with the kids. So, yeah, let us know how you're doing. We are running, but pretty good. How are you doing, Sarah?
Fine. Today was like super crazy. Nothing went in the way that it was supposed to go, but that's okay because we're here now. So, you
That's that's. I'm glad that you're here with me.
know.
Okay, so we want to start this off really quick. Once again, if you're on here with us, hop on and say hello, so that we can see your beautiful faces. Well, really, your beautiful comments. We have a question for you. What are your kids going to be for Halloween?
Yeah.
I can't wait to hear the answers. I think I should do like a little photo post on Halloween, and then all of our mom followers should put their pictures on
Yes.
there. And that'd be
Good.
fun.
Yeah. We need to do that.
I I know a couple friends and they do family costumes every year and they are amazing. They are
We're
so
doing
epic.
family costume this year.
Wait, what are you
I
guys
say I
doing?
say this year like Aubrey. This is like Aubrey's first Halloween, so I don't know why I say this year like it's been like a tradition or something. Um, yeah. So we're doing the circus. So I'm gonna
Oh,
be like a ringleader, and Zach is gonna go as like the little strongman performer guy, and then Aubrey's gonna go as a little elephant, and we're gonna do her wagon as like a cage that she gets to ride in.
oh my
So
goodness.
pretty stoked about it. We haven't gotten like all the stuff put together yet, but it's in the
Sarah,
works.
you are one of those moms that I look at and I'm like, oh, that's so amazing. That's gonna be me next year.
You know how that goes though. Like you'll do it. Like I'll probably do it this year, and then next year I'll be like, well, we did well last year, so whatever. She can just go as
We'll
like,
take a year off. We'll just
yeah,
That's so true. Okay, so comment on here and let us know what your kids are going to be for Halloween because I am. I love to see people's costumes. We are going as the Wild Kratts. So if you watch kids shows right now, I think all the kids are going to know who we are, and I think none of the parents will know who we are.
oh,
But the Wild Kratts should be pretty fun, I think. So
are you? Well, are you guys must be going to someone's neighborhood, right?
yeah, we're going to your mom's neighborhood.
Oh, okay,
Yeah,
that's awesome.
I texted
They have
them.
like good candy up in that neighborhood, that's for sure. Growing up there, they put it on.
Oh, they put it on seriously, and they have good candy for the adults too. I'm telling you,
Yes.
it was awesome. I think they have wine for the adults too. It feels
Um.
like
Yeah. Shout out to Linda. Go to Linda's house. Hers is gonna
I go
be
to
bumping
Linda's
over there.
house. I know. Last
I'm
year I had to be like,
so
kids,
crazy.
don't look. Linda's house it was very awesome for Halloween. A little on the spooky side, so I was like, okay, kids, don't look over there, but you can
Yeah.
wave to Linda. And
Oh.
she hooked my kids up with
Oh yeah.
candy. I'm serious. She is the best. Okay, so comment on here and let us know. We're gonna be the Wild Kratts. They're gonna be the circus, and we'll have to share pictures on Halloween for sure.
Yeah, we'll do that.
Okay, so I wanted to. hop into our next segment for a minute and just get a chance to talk to you mamas out there. I know that holidays and this time of year, I feel like there's a lot of rush. You know, activities are gearing up. We're getting ready for recitals um, and all sorts of sporting events. And you know, the holidays are right around the season or are right around the corner, and I just feel like this is a time when moms can get a little bit lost because we feel that struggle, that mom struggle every day, no matter what season it is. You know,
Yep.
I always say the weekend is awesome, but it's not a weekend for mamas. We are still on duty. So if you're caught in the middle of the mom struggle or the mom stress, listen up. This is for you. And if I could just sit down with my coffee cup and have a little chat with you, this is what I would say. I would say, chin up, mama. Keep pressing on. Your routine matters. Your day to day matters. The giving of yourself really matters. And you might find yourself in a season right now where things are going really well. They're going easily and things are working out for you. Or maybe you're in a season of great difficulty and you are meeting more demand than you could know possible. Honestly, Sarah, it's good that we are having this little live chat every Tuesday because I'm actually getting dressed once a week.
I know, right? I thought the same exact thing because I don't do this. So
Are you dressed from the waist up or are you actually fully dressed?
no, for
No,
real,
but
y'all, I have leggings on right now, but I'm halfway dressed.
you're halfway dressed. No, but listen up, Mama. You might be in a season of great difficulty, and it is the giving, the demand is so intense, and you're like, when am I going to catch a break? I want to tell you, Mama, this season is not going to last forever. There will come a new season, and hold tight, hang in there, stay the course. You can do it. You are doing it. You are raising a child. Congratulations. You are creating a healthy, well loved little person that's going to grow up to be a healthy, well rounded
Being a
adult. And
child,
that is
congratulations.
hard.
You are creating a healthy, well loved,
I'm getting a little feedback. Oh, okay. I think we're good.
little person that's going to grow up
What
to
is
be a
going
healthy,
on
well
now?
rounded being a child,
That is
congratulations.
hard.
You are creating a healthy.
I have no clue. I can hear that. Can you
Are we
hear
back?
that? Okay,
Are
we're
we
back.
back?
Hey, that's only one technical difficulty so far.
Hey, and the good thing is it was just echoing your point over and over, which was a good point. So boom, still a win.
That's right. We meant to do that on purpose.
Yeah, that was actually us.
Anyways, so moms, you might be in a season of thriving, and that's awesome. We celebrate that, and we're so proud of you. But you might be in a season of surviving, and we want you to know that we totally understand that, and you're not alone in that season of thriving. I mean, in that season of surviving. And the truth of it is, God has given us this insane mom strength. And somehow we just keep on. We just keep continuing, even in those seasons that are so difficult. I feel like some people are in a season of thriving or surviving, but I think for most of us, it's both. We are both thriving and surviving. And I think that's kind of the balance of motherhood, the sacred balance of thriving and surviving. And um, it's okay to be only surviving in the smaller things that don't matter as much. Like, girl, you give them children chicken nugs every day for a week if you have to. But you thrive in the areas that are most important. You know, your relationships and your time for your kids and taking care of yourself, spending time with God, things like that. You thrive in those most important areas. And it's okay. I officially give you permission. It is okay to survive in the smaller things. And so I just want you to know, I totally get that. We are in survival mode, like nobody's business around here because my husband is in grad school. He graduates in April. Woo-hoo.
Woohoo.
and I'm homeschooling two kids, and I have a toddler, and he's just like a wrecking ball right now. And so, honestly, we are in survival mode, but there are a few areas that we are thriving in, and that's okay. That's good. And, I understand that this is what that season looks like for us. So, if you are in that season when you feel like it's survival, you're thriving in only a few areas, you are still to be celebrated because you're doing a great job and you are recognizing those areas where it's good to thrive and then you're letting everything else go. So I am proud of you, Mama. Sarah, do you have anything to interject?
Just that I am with you on that because there's always times where certain things are easier than others. I think, at least for me, making time for relationships is really hard. Like by the end of the day, you mentioned like Randall being in school and then Zach's job is crazy, like with military stuff. So it's not always that time that you want there to be. So that's always been a struggle. But I think a lot of it to me is like being intentional about it, and even if I'm struggling in that area, like just trying to make do with what I have, that type of stuff. So
That is so true. That is so true. And just taking a breath, looking around, and
yeah.
having that thankful heart, the honest heart. Hey, this is hard, but hey, what a blessing. So, anyways, mamas, chin up. You can do it. You can make it through this Halloween week. Also, how many mamas out there are looking forward to stealing your kids' candy?
Yeah.
I'm here. It's going to be the sugar blues for this, mama.
Oh my gosh. I feel like with Aubrey too, it's super weird because I told Zach, like, they pretty much know we're taking her candy, right? Like, she's 1 year old or not even yet. So, they have to know.
Hey, you should, you know what, if while you help her pick out the candy out of the little candy jar or whatever, the candy bowl, you like reach her hand out to pick a certain kind, like the Twix and the M&Ms and oh.
No,
But
honey, that's
hey,
not the Reese's that mommy wanted.
that's not the right one. You're so funny. Okay, so who's ready for our little drawing, our giveaway? I can't
Okay.
wait. I hope I'm ready.
All
Hey,
right.
but you mamas have been amazing. Thank you so
Yes.
much for sharing and commenting and tagging your friends. Our end goal with that is yes, we like to give away free stuff, but we really want to reach moms and especially moms that need a little encouragement. So that is our end goal. You've helped us with that. That was such a huge thing for our page. Thank you, mamas, for coming through for us. Okay, Sarah, without further ado.
All right, let me click this tabulate button.
Wait, you don't have like a little hat or something?
Um, no, no. I'm
You
doing
haven't
it,
been writing out all the names by hand?
that seemed a little bit harder than just using the technology that the good Lord gave us. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna push the button. Are you ready? Drum roll. And the winner is Ashley Panic. You are the winner.
Woo! Oh, she
Yay!
has been like, she has seriously shared so much.
Yeah, Ashley, you are the bomb. I'm gonna get up with you about your tank top winning, get your size, and all that type of stuff. Yeah.
Ashley, congratulations!
Yay! Thank you again specifically because, like, Susanna was saying, you've shared a lot of our stuff, and we very much appreciate you.
Yes, absolutely. I'm disappointed, but if it was going to go to someone else, it would. Ashley's a great candidate.
All right, so I think we're jumping in. I'm introducing the November series now, which Susanna and I are super stoked about. Um, so we're going to talk a lot about isolation and community. That is what our subject is for the month of November. Um, and this topic was something that I feel like Susanna and I really wanted to do from the very beginning. And I think maybe because it's like such an issue in motherhood today, and it's a mom struggle for real. And her and I have both had our own journeys as far as isolation goes. And so it's something that we feel like the vast majority can relate to. So we really wanted to talk about it. But the other part of that would be that it's not something that I feel like is really spoken about. I mean, I don't know. Maybe do you think it's spoken about, Susanna? Or
No, I think most of us are really surprised just
yeah,
by the isolation that we feel and how hard it is
yeah,
to not be isolated. it's just it just naturally comes with the territory, I feel like. So
It
for most
does.
of us.
Yeah, you're doing your thing like all day, just trying to keep your little babies alive, and sometimes at the point in which you get a break or you're able to, go and actually do something and get out of your little home prison, it's just like, you're exhausted. So at least that's how I feel. So I feel like people just can't really voice that sometimes because they feel like they're supposed to be happy all the time and they're supposed to love being with their kids 24/7 and all that stuff. But it's super isolating, and um, I feel like sometimes people don't want to say that because there might be a stigma or some judgment that comes with that. So anyhow, that's kind of what we wanted to talk about. And within that, we have three, like, I guess, or three altogether posts. So the first one, which we're super stoked about, we have a guest writer. And she was really able to share with us a story that was super personal to her. Um, and it has to do with how she was surrounded by friends, but then come time when she was actually like when she had given birth, everyone kind of seemed to like disappear. And I think that's like interesting. I think it's something everyone will be able to relate to because there are friends that I feel like I still have that were like pre-baby or whatever, but there's also people that just kind of like dropped off. So I think it's something that everyone can relate to. And a little plug here. I'm just going to go ahead and plug it if you don't mind, Susanna. If you guys have a story that it's like a mom struggle, or even like a mom strength, we really do want to hear from you.
Oh
Um,
yes.
we want every mom story. We feel like every mom does have a story, whether it's a struggle or strength, just something that you think maybe other moms would benefit from hearing. Everyone can benefit from your story. So we really want you to give us your story so that we can blast it out to all the mom world and everyone can just kind of benefit from that. So if you are interested in doing that, go log on to our blog and you can go to the community here tab, and we'd love to talk to you about featuring your story on our blog. So that was just a little side note on there. So back to November series. Susanna also has an awesome post on there. You guys are not going to miss this one. Trust me when I say that. She outlines how to make mom friends and some little secrets, little nuggets of wisdom as to what you might be doing wrong. And I can tell you it is definitely very eye opening. And it's something that, like I said, you are not going to want to miss. And then last, I have a little post that's going to be on there as well. I'm kind of doing one that's like speaking to the lonely mom directly, and it just touches on like different parts of isolation and motherhood, and how many times you have mom friends, but they come and they go, and how and just like the secret to ending isolation and motherhood, that type of stuff. So we have a ton of stuff to look forward to, and I'm super stoked for you guys to read all of it. It's going to be awesome, and we really feel like this is a topic that's impactful. We think it's something important that moms need to be able to speak about. Just in general, I feel like we want moms to be able to speak their mom truths, and
Yes.
the truth of isolation and like mom loneliness and motherhood is definitely a big one of those. So we really want to draw moms that are in isolation out of isolation and into this community, and we think this is a great way to do that. So Susanna, anything to add?
I can't think of anything except for Thursday, guys. I am dropping a very funny and personal
Oh
story.
yes.
Um, it's Scare Day, right? Scary Day. It's
Oh my.
Halloween. So I'm gonna be dropping a story. I think Sarah's a little bit embarrassed by it, but I think she's also loves it deep down.
Oh, I love
Um,
it.
I'm gonna be sharing a story on our blog that is just too good to miss. It is one of my top scares of my life,
It's
and it
y'all.
involves a frog in a toilet. That's I'm just gonna leave it right here.
And let's
So be
all
sure.
leave you guys with the fact that Susanna is a way better person than I am, because not to ruin the story, but it would not have ended in the pleasant way that Susanna made it, and it would have ended very differently if it was this girl doing that. So I'll just leave you with
That's exactly right.
that
So stay tuned. Next week we have some amazing features coming, and we really want your input on this isolation and community and motherhood.
too. Yes.
So I think that's all we have for today. Congratulations, Ashley, and we look forward to seeing you guys again next Tuesday.
Yay.
All right, take care, mamas. You're
All
doing an
right. Bye,
awesome job.
guys. See ya.